Here we are coming into East Ridge, Tennessee, whose police are violent and wicked and abuse the public. You can see the city hall over here on the right. I'm coming in to serve notice to a man named Litchford, who is the city attorney. Thank you. I'm here to serve notice to the city government about the exhaustion remedy. Traffic offenses are not crimes. They're not crimes. And yet, that's how they're treated. They're treated as offenses. And I'm here to make service to the municipal corporation in administration. Hey, sir. Hello.
It don't matter if you. Yes, that's what I was talking about. But I'm saying if it's still down on the drive,
Page 1.
have someone put it up there today, and that way.
And my demand.
Okay. Well, I will tell them. Okay.
I'm David Toulis. I'm the investigative reporter.
I'm not allowed to talk to any.
That's fine. I'm not here. I'm here to serve Mr. Litchford document.
His office is not here.
I know, but he told me to come here and deliver it to someone who would give it to him.
I've been told before that we can't take any documents.
Well, may I speak with someone who can take service of a legal document?
I'll see if the city manager is
Yeah.
here.
What's his name, please, or her name?
His name's Scott Miller.
Scott Miller. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, so you're saying that I can't give anybody here my document because Mr. Miller, the city attorney, is not available. I mean, the city manager is not available. Mr. Litchford, the city attorney, is not here. Obviously, doesn't have his office here. I went to his office to catch him, but he was in a hearing on the phone. So, when will Mr. Miller be back?
That I don't know, sir.
Hey, is Mr. Miller going to be back for lunch soon? Can I wait for him?
She would
Don't know.
I just got back from lunch.
Okay.
I'm probably the only one that would know anything about
Okay.
that. But again, I've been told that we are not allowed to take anything, and unless
In this legal. Yeah.
anything like that.
Okay. I'll have to come back. And what is your name, please?
Amanda,
Amanda. I'm David Toulis. I'm the reporter with Eagle Radio Network.
you aren't recording me, are you?
Oh, of course I am. You're a public
I
servant.
do not want. I
Ma'am,
don't give permission. for
You're
that.
you're a public servant. You work for me, so you know.
Well, I also can say I don't get my consent for you to record me.
Ma'am, you are a public servant, and I'm a member of the public. So I will come back. I'll just check with Mr. Litchford.
Here's his card.
Okay, yeah, thanks. And this is Miller.
Because
Oh,
I was saying
yeah.
that as a resident of East Ridge,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
I do not want to be recorded.
I understand, but you're so pretty.
That's nice,
And
and I
you
appreciate
know,
that.
I like dressing up my report. So thank you very much. I'll come back or deal with Mr. Litchford. He said service would be possible by email, but I have an actual hard copy, and a hard copy is important to have on paper. So I'll just come back.
I can call Mr. Litchford
No,
And
that's
see
a,
what his instructions are?
well, his instructions would be, he'd already given me instructions. He said I can come to the administration and someone will give him the papers, or I can email him. Now, of course, I can always email him, but I'd like to, like I say, hand a piece of paper.
That's what I'm saying.
To
I
him.
can call him to see if that's what he wants us to do and who needs to take it.
Would you please do that? I'll wait right here.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Well, listen, thank you so much. And I'm David Toulis. I'm putting the city on notice. And can I explain just for you personally what it's about?
Sure.
I'm suing to end traffic stops in federal court. And I'm giving the city notice about arrest procedures and how to deal with traffic cases. The problem is that police power upon traffic offenders and traffic offenses cannot be criminal as a matter of law, and that's how it's always treated. You're criminally charged with speeding or having a bad taillight, and the problem is in the law that's not proper. If there's an accusation to be made upon you as a licensee, it has to be in administrative court. In other words, in the Department of Safety, where your license comes from. I'm a licensee. I have a license, and I was arrested for having a damaged taillight and taken to the jail. And I said, that's not right. So the law makes it clear that the most that can happen in a traffic offense by the East Ridge Police is referral to the Department of Safety. And that's I'm intending to decriminalize traffic stops by using 4 main points: privilege law, your driver's license is a privilege; 2, the Commissioner of Safety's authority to have hearings; and then number 3, which is called the UAPA. Have you ever heard of that? Uniform Administrative Procedures Act. 3 is UAPA, and 4 is this great doctrine called exhaustion of remedies. And the law in all the cases are very clear that the state has to prosecute its grievance against me for my taillight in the agency that issued the license, not here in police court, in city court, or in sessions court. These are not criminal matters. And so the notice, and Mr. Litchford knows this is coming because I'll be emailing him a copy when I get back to my car. The notice is you have to decriminalize the operation entirely or face litigation. I mean, I'm the journalist who sues public officials. I'm in court with the county. I'm suing the sheriff. I'm suing a deputy. I've sued the Supreme Court justice for having me arrested. I've sued commissioners of safety, revenue, for corruption, always for corruption. And I'm concerned about the officers because traffic stops are the most dangerous encounter police have with the public, more than domestic dispute calls. So this is a question of police officer safety. We need to make it safer for them and for the city taxpayers who pay the damage when there's a lawsuit, because I'm intending to reduce lawsuits against municipal corporations. And that's what this notice tells you how it has to happen, and it tells the city cannot criminally prosecute traffic offenses. They have to be referred to Nashville. And the officers are going to like that if now it's a civil matter, and we're not going to have this grievance between you and in the city government and people like me, the citizens. So that's kind of shorthand, and I say that because I'm in the news business. I'll talk about this. This is my news, okay? And I'm looking out for the common people, the working people, and I'm very poor. I'm a very poor man. So, I want people to understand that they don't have to be criminally prosecuted. Speeding is not a crime. Taillights are not crimes. Tag lights that are out, those are not crimes. So let's stop using that violent power that police lawfully have. Let's have their power operate on real crimes, but not on privilege, economic so-called crime. Not on mishaps. Like my taillight, I didn't know my taillight had a bit of red plastic missing. I didn't know, and yet I was arrested for that. Well, so there you can see right there. There's a problem, and I mean, maybe officially, as an official, employee, you might say, well, there's no problem there. But personally, I mean, you got to realize that we have, especially with black people and poor, continually abused. They have older cars, and they're always in the city court. So I'm here to, reduce this sort of conflict between people and government. So that's what that's about. So, just make a copy, read it. It's all, it's just kind of boring law, but it's just 2 pages.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll turn this in for you.
I appreciate that so much. And give me your name again.
Amanda.
Amanda. Thanks, Miss Amanda. Appreciate it so much.
Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. Very kindly heard by Miss Amanda in City Hall, East Ridge, Tennessee. I appreciate that. I always like to be able to explain what I'm about, explain what I'm doing for the general public. And so the City of East Ridge has been served my notice on administrative referral. East Ridge, and here's the East Ridge City Hall. And that's what's happening right now. We are looking out for working people. East Ridge, Tennessee. And it's a little bit long video, but I hope that you got the message, got the protocol. What I'm talking about is a protocol to bring peace between the people and government. Government has been destroying us and eating us out for decades. It's time we stop.